Hola, somos más, estamos en el capítulo 60 de Bravely Default 2. Vamos a volver a configurar esto como lo tenía antes. Gestión. Y ahora me acuerdo de que hacía más daño gracias a fuerza. Aquí lo de comprar monstruos. Agua y sombra. Sa ama no Sakahoko. Un nuevo diseño. En el Atlas del tiempo también mola. Ahí al lado del tiempo, la Guy Ball. Ah. Hiperbrazales. Es de noche. Es de noche, puedo ver si hay misiones. Obviamente si no hay, pues ya está. Vale, ese es el que pide derrotar al gusano seguramente. Por cierto, seguramente habrá... Iré a farmear en algún lugar más para obtener más crítico y más ataque físico para ponerlo como esto. El trabajo que tenía Adam, el espadachín infernal. ¿Se llama así? Espadachín infernal, sí. Temo que lo único que hemos logrado al atacar a Juggernaut es enfadarlo. Va a ser una misión peligrosa, pero tienes que conseguirlo. La bendición de su dracónica majestad sea contigo. Meadworth. Es que mira, dificultad 9 de 10. Nueve de 10. Su puta madre. Che. Hoy hay una misión nueva de noche.
Aha! Just the man I was looking for.
Are you going out somewhere?
Yep. and I was about to come and find you and ask if you wanted to tag along.
Oh, cool. What's that you got there?
Nothing gets past you, eh? This, my friend, is the finest drop you'll have drunk in a long while. And I know just the place to enjoy it. Up in the branches of the great tree there, with the lights of the town stretched out beneath us.
Beat spending the evening alone in my room, I guess.
Alrighty then, it's decided. Come and join me when you're ready, eh? I'm off to make a start while the night's still young.
El gran árbol de noche. Fruto feérico. Mira que estamos aquí. Ya que estamos aquí, ¿no? Embadurnamiento. Bien, aquí no hay misiones. Como oye este lugar con todas las misiones del viejo y de Lily. De este de aquí. Misiones. También tendré que ver. Ah, aquí es donde estaba el lobito de los críticos. No, era de velocidad, era de velocidad. Velocidad. Luego era dropeaba algo de velocidad. ¿Más arriba? Más arriba. ¿Tienes miedo, compañero? Vaya. No me acuerdo cuál era para subir arriba del todo. Joder, yo qué sé. Ay, sí, no sé por qué he ido aquí. Sí, puedo.
You will regret this.
I've got a little something for you. That was a piece of cake. This feels good.
Me he acordado de que hay literalmente una escalera para subir arriba del todo. Vale. Hay lobitos, lobitos. ¿Cuántos? He farmeado de estos. Es de noche, no me jodas. Es de noche, no me jodas. Really. Aquí. De noche, ¿no? No era aquí. What? No lo entiendo. Es de noche. Aquí.
It's so pretty. You can see the whole town from up here.
That you can. This is my favourite spot in all of Wiswald. The old place has changed quite a bit since we set out on our travels, though, eh?
You've changed quite a bit too, you know.
Me? Well, I'm just the same old Elvis, am I not?
Nope. You're different. Maybe you don't see it, but you are.
Better not interrupt.
When I first met you, I thought you were just some weirdo.
Me weird? That's rich coming from you.
Yeah, guess I deserve that.
I'm still trying to get my head around the fact that you're a fairy.
Look, I'm sorry about that, okay? I didn't mean to keep it from you for so long. But it never seemed like the right time, you know? And maybe I still didn't trust you enough. Sorry.
What's with all the apologies all of a sudden? And anyway, what's wrong with a young lady having a secret or two up her sleeve?
Young lady? You know I'm like 5 times your age, right?
There you go. Sweating the details. It doesn't change anything, does it? You being a fairy, I mean. We're all still friends, right?
Of course. Without you guys, I wouldn't have gotten anywhere.
Aye. We're never so weak as when we stand alone, eh? Just look at it. There's a whole world out there. What's one solitary person in the face of all that? Makes you realise how insignificant you are in the scheme of things, doesn't it?
Just so you know, I'm not a fan of moody drinkers. You're right, though. It's a big old world. And on our own, we're nothing. But all you have to do is get up and put yourself out there. Right? Sure, it's a big, wide, scary world. But that's what makes it so amazing when you meet someone.
Aye, I suppose you're right.
You know I am.
Wow. I never realised.
What?
Fairies leave a sort of glowing trail when they fly about the place, eh?
Oh, this? Yeah, I guess it's kind of cool. Someone told me what it was once, but I forgot. Something about magical residue or something?
Magical residue, eh? Have an idea. Fly around a bit more for me, will you?
Okay.
Bingo! There we go.
What's that?
That residue of yours, a sort of condensed it into a little talisman-y thing.
Wow, it's pretty. Can I have it?
No need to ask, it was yours in the first place.
Thanks. I'll keep it somewhere safe.
I'm flagging, you know. Shall we head back?
Not yet. I want to take in the view a little longer.
Fine by me. Drink it in, kiddo. I'm not going anywhere.
It really is beautiful.
Yep. Think I missed my window. I'll just head back to the inn.
He estado ahí todo el rato. Lo raro es que no me hayan visto.
A very fine morning to you, good sir.
Oh, you seem pretty chipper.
And why wouldn't I be, eh? Oh, almost forgot. You were supposed to come and meet me last night. Where did you get to?
Well, I thought it was best for me not to intrude.
Intrude? What are you on about? Intrude on what? You missed out on a fine view and an even finer tipple, you know.
I think I can live with that.
Eh? What's that supposed to mean? You're a funny one sometimes, you know?
Amuleto férico. Como la copa de un vino. Vale, antes de ver la conversación de las pelotas. Consumo de PM reducido en un 25%. Uf, joder, qué bien. Más el ahorro de 20%. Joder, menos 45% de reducción. Más la otra armadura que también menos 60%, chaval. Vale la pena hacer las misiones sí o sí. Recuerdos para la eternidad. Nos acabamos la botella entera en el árbol, ¿sabes? Sí, ¿y por qué no? Pensaba que la estabas reservando para una sesión especial, o eso me dijiste. No dije eso, jeje, que memoria la mía. Pero, mira, encontrar algo rico para tomar no es difícil si le pones empeño. Ya conseguiremos más, no te preocupes. Los momentos especiales con los amigos, eso sí que hay que guardarlos como un tesoro. Y sí, cuando suceden hay que tomar una botella de algo bueno, pues se toma. Yo no me arrepiento de nada, sin duda. Vale, si tú lo dices. Pero no me vengas liricando luego con que menudo desperdicio cuando te entra sed. ¿Desperdicio? ¿No se te pasa por la cabeza que la ocasión especial que tenía en mente podría ser la noche en la que tomamos? Y fue especial, ¿cierto? Hasta te llevaste un regalo especial para recordarla. ¿El talismán? Sí, y ahora cada vez que lo miras recordas el sabor especial de aquella botella. ¿Es eso lo que quieres que recuerde? Ah, no sé ni para qué lo intento. Ahora esperar que sea de noche otra vez. Porque me falta Savalon y Alcionia para que sea de noche. Para ver si hay misiones o no. Vamos a hacer deforestación. Insectos. La primera vez que vine aquí con lo de la niebla pensaba que sería esto un lugar solo de no muertos o algo así. Bueno, no, hay insectos, árboles, tortugas gigantes. ¿vale? Bien, voy a comprobar esto después de pasarme el juego. A ver si me he dejado alguna misión o... Ah, no solo te hace perder, sino eso, es ganar ahí, no te hace solo perder PM, sino que también te hace perder. Sí, que así. No sé ni por qué hago esto. Y sí, después me quedan todas las misiones de logrado, pero ya las haré como he dicho. Ay, que aquí había otra misión ahí. En realidad. Si queremos seguir adelante con el plan, vamos a necesitar brazos de boom, y muchos. Recoge brazos de boom de golems infernales u otras fuentes. Marca hielo. ¿Conoces brazos de boom que dejan caer a veces los golems infernales y las mariposas fogosas? Querría que me trajeras algunos, ojalá pudiera comprarlos, pero son caros. Gracias, ya puedo desvelar la sorpresa. Vamos a usar estos brazos de boom para la gran fiesta anual de los guardas de palacio. El plan es colocarlos en un enorme maizal y ¡boom! Tendremos palomitas de maíz para un ejército entero. Es un gran plan. Fue idea del rey Vernon. Lo visto, ha querido hacerlo desde que era pequeño. Marca hielo. Un arma forjada con metal congelado que tiene un tacto helador. Efecto agua. Vale. Pues nada, voy a salir a hacer la misión de Gloria. Después la de Lonsdale. Así veré. además de que quizás hubo unas misiones después de las que vino aceptadas, así que quién sabe.
This is right about where you found me, huh?
It's so strange. It wasn't all that long ago, and yet it feels like a lifetime.
Well, we've been through a lot since then, I guess.
Yes. So much has happened.
This might be the longest journey I've ever been on. Longer than any of my sea voyages, even. I've seen so much since we set out. But I wouldn't have seen any of it if you hadn't found me when you did.
The wind crystal just started glowing all of a sudden. We followed it to where the glow was brightest, and there you were. I wonder if the crystal had already chosen you by that point.
Could be. But that wasn't what made me stick with you guys. I chose to do that myself.
Do you have any regrets?
Are you kidding? No way. I wound up with the best bunch of friends anybody could hope to have.
Yes, of course. Your hometown is somewhere on the other side of this sea, isn't it? What kind of place is it?
Oh, it's nothing much. Just a little village miles from anywhere. The fishermen go out fishing, the fishwives stay at home, and the kids? Well, they go shell collecting, crab hunting, swimming in the sea.
It sounds lovely and peaceful.
Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah.
I hope you find your way back there one day.
No sé, con un barco quizás.
Me too. Someday. But not yet. There's still stuff we have to do.
Claro, por eso no tenemos un barco volador ni nada.
I don't want our journey to end yet either. There are so many things out there that we have yet to see. And if we want to see them, we have to keep on going.
Yeah. Think of how much there is we still haven't explored.
I can't hope to explore it all, of course. I am still a princess of Musa. I have responsibilities, duties.
Sure, but what's to stop you from doing both?
What do you mean?
Well, you can do your duties while traveling, can't you?
Never mind. If we start talking about all the things I would dearly love to do, we shall be here all day.
Nothing wrong with that. It's better to want to do tons of stuff than nothing. What else is there to get you out of bed in the morning? Come on, tell me about some of the other things you want to do.
Really? All right. I want to... Well, for one thing, the list of books I want to read is almost endless. And I'd love to try my hand at cooking some of the delicious food we've eaten on our travels. Oh, and it would be wonderful to be able to fly on Gwillem's back again and gaze down at the world below and...
Then let's do it. Let's do it all. What's stopping us?
I'd also love to... well, to visit your hometown.
You would? Sure. Why not? We'll all go. What's so funny?
Oh, it's just that... well, talking about my hopes and dreams like this, it's something I would never have dared to do before I met you all. In fact, I would never have dared to even have hopes and dreams. My duties as a princess were all I ever thought of. All I ever felt I could think of.
Well, you have a strong sense of responsibility. That's more than can be said for most.
No, I was mistaken. Listen, the sound of the waves. Can you hear it? I couldn't. When we came here before, I couldn't hear it at all. No, I could hear it, of course, but I wasn't listening. And how can someone incapable of truly listening ever hope to rule a kingdom?
I guess having a few friends around has done you good, huh? It helps to share your burdens sometimes.
Yes. Yes, it truly does. It's such a lovely sound. I feel so calm listening to it. And I'm so glad I can finally hear it.
You have friends now, Gloria. You don't have to bear the weight alone.
And I won't. I promise. Now, shall we head back into town?
Sure. What's this? A shell? That gives me an idea.
Really? Ya voy a aprovechar para coger la cosa esta. Y a la vez ir a la tumba de Sir Sloan. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué corchos es esto? ¡Ostras! Vaya. Vaya. Mira, qué bien, ¿no? Estaba mirando, me parecía un monstruo o algo así. ¿Por qué es esto? Ah, yo, claro. ¡Ostras! ¿Really? Ay, no, que aquí es para continuar con la historia. Quiero continuar con la historia. De grande. Lo usaré después. ¿Atajo? No. Sí, pero no. Si es la otra de esto. La tumba de Sir Sloan, ya que si aprovecho para hacer dos misiones. ¿Por dónde se entra? Joder, no es aquí. Yo que me acuerdo. Bueno, azul, seguramente. Estoy tardando en completar esto. Sí, es por aquí. ver si tengo suerte y me dropea el de estudiante aquí.
Let's do this. Let's go.
Too easy.
Casi. Chulchera por aquí.
Did Sloane ever tell you how we met?
No. Guess he never had the chance before he...
Yeah, we were mercenaries. Same outfit. And we were rivals. More evenly matched pair you never did see. For every win, a loss. And vice versa. But we stayed in touch, even after we moved on to pastures new. Last time I saw him was in a tavern somewhere. Look at us, eh? 2 swords for hire, both bending the knee at last.
Aye, 'tis happy indeed that we have found causes for which we would gladly give our lives.
Ah, poppycock. I managed to wangle myself a generalship because Holograd's got no good men of its own, and you, you're a glorified nursemaid.
Ah, do not test me, Lonsdale. Princess Gloria is a girl wise beyond her years, and will make a fine ruler one day.
Well, all right for some. The lad in charge round my way these days is a liability and no mistake. He's had his head turned by some brazen temptress, and now his sights are set on a prize he can't possibly win. When they say pride comes before a fall, they're speaking of this one, sure enough.
And as his loyal retainer, art thou not honor-bound to steer thy liege lord to less treacherous waters?
Of course I am. But that only works if he'll listen. And I'm just a hired help.
Then thou must needs redouble thine efforts, old friend. When kings err, men die. Is that not how the saying goes?
Yeah, I know the saying, thank you very much. Anyway, less of the doom and gloom. Let's have a drink, shall we?
Thou would fain face me in a battle of the cups, good sir.
No, I would fain quench my thirst, you pillock. The only thing I'll be facing you in is a fight to put the record in my favor. I'm glad I got to come here, Sloane. I owe you an apology. If I'd listened, we'd not have had to meet again like this. When kings err, men really do die. I'd hoped my punishment for understanding that too late would have been to fall by your sword. But you went one better than that, didn't you, you wily old devil? And now the record's firmly in your favor.
What do you mean?
Well, he didn't even have to beat me himself, did he? He got you lot to do it for him. Got me right good, that did. Being clobbered by a bunch of kids he'd spent 5 minutes training. But if that were his last little dig, then fair play to him. We were even, me and him. As many wins as losses. But not anymore. And now that's settled, I've not much left to stick around for. I'd best be getting back to King Vernon.
There will be no need for that, Sir Lonsdale. Sir Sloane's final victory was punishment enough. He was always a formidable opponent. This being so, as Lord and Regent of the fair realm of Halcyonia, permit me to make this proclamation. Lord Lonsdale, General of the Army of Holograd, invader and despoiler of these peaceful lands, you are hereby pardoned of all crimes.
Your Majesty?
There is a time for vengeance, and a time for forgiveness. Now go, wherever the road may lead, and may the memory of your old friend travel with you.
Why, I... Thank you, Your Majesty.
Miglio de vida. Viejos camaradas. Está claro que Sloan conocía a mucha gente, supongo que es lo que tiene ser un guerrero famoso. Me dijeron que cuando era joven viajó a lo largo y ancho del mundo en busca de rivales a su altura. De hecho, fue durante uno de sus viajes cuando conoció a mi abuelo, y parece que sus socios mercenarios siguieron viniendo a visitarlo durante mucho tiempo cuando se mudó a Musa. ¿Crees que Lonsdale estaría entre ellos? Desde luego, es probable. Solía hablar de uno al que todavía no había conseguido vencer del todo, un viejo camarada que hacía mucho tiempo. Ahora que sabemos lo que sabemos, estoy casi segura de que se trataba de él. Un viejo camarada, ¿viste? Sí, seguro que vivieron muchas cosas juntos cuando eran soldados de fortuna. En esos casos hace falta gente de confianza. Así es, gente a la que puedes confiar tu vida y que confíe la tuya. ¿Creen que las cosas serían de otra forma en la lucha contra hologrados si Sir Sloan no siguiera entre nosotros? ¿En qué sentido? ¿Que si Lonsdale habría cambiado de bando o algo? Cierto, ahora que lo decís en alto no parece muy probable. Es una pena, habría sido maravilloso verlos luchar codo con codo. Jamás olvidaré lo que hicisteis por mí, Rey Vernon. No lo haré mientras viva. ¿Qué de vida? Muy torcido. Una misteriosa joya que aumenta una barbaridad los pies que lleva. A ver. ¿Cuánto es una barbaridad para ti, compañero? Aro de vida. Amuleto de vida. PM más 220. $3.300. Quita defensa y mágico. Ostras, me quita defensa, claro, porque es defensa. Ah, es que es inmune a la sombra. ¿Sabes qué? Este capítulo será cortito. Cortito, 45 minutos. Comparando con mis demás capítulos, sí es corto. Así que voy a terminar el episodio aquí. Capítulo número 60. Después de esta emotiva misión, voy a terminar el episodio. Pues nada, hasta aquí el capítulo número 60, creo. Sí, capítulo número 60. Pues eso, hasta aquí el capítulo número 60. Soy Nrusmas y nos vemos en el próximo vídeo. Hasta pronto.